Have you ever wondered how websites actually do things, like how buttons work, how forms submit, or how content updates instantly without refreshing? That's all powered by one computer programming language. It's called JavaScript. In this video, you're going to learn what JavaScript is, why it's so important, where it runs, and how it actually works with simple examples. By the end, you'll understand JavaScript even if you've never coded before. So, what is JavaScript? JavaScript is a programming language used to make websites interactive. Websites are made up of three core technologies: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Think of a website like a human body. HTML is the structure, it's like the bones in the body. CSS is the styling, it's the appearance. And JavaScript is the behavior, it's the brain and actions. Without JavaScript, there would be no interactivity in websites. Websites would just be static pages. No clicking, no animations, no real interaction. Some examples of JavaScript in action are clicking a button and something happens, a drop down menu opening, a form showing an error message, and a page updating without refreshing. If it moves, reacts, or updates, that's probably JavaScript. Alright, so where does JavaScript work? Where does it live and act? In other words, where does it run? JavaScript mainly runs in your web browser. Browsers like Chrome, Safari, and Firefox all have built in JavaScript engines that execute code. So when you visit a website, the browser loads HTML and CSS, then it runs JavaScript, and that's what makes everything interactive. But here's the cool part: JavaScript does not just run in browsers anymore. With tools like Node.js, JavaScript can run on servers and on your computer even for backend development. So JavaScript is now a full stack language. JavaScript is everywhere. You can use it to build the front end, which is what users see. The front end consists of interactive websites, animations, and user interface components. You can also use JavaScript to build the back end. The back end is code that executes on servers. It consists of APIs, databases, and authentication systems. You can also use JavaScript to build mobile apps using frameworks like React Native. You can use JavaScript to build games, so those would be browser-based games. You can even use JavaScript to build AI tools and desktop apps. You can use JavaScript to build all of those things. That's why JavaScript is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. Alright, now let's look at some basic JavaScript code. Let's look at a simple example. The way you read this or say the way you read this or say it out loud is console.log hello world. Here's what it does. Console.log prints something to the console, and Hello world is the message. So when this runs, it shows hello world. Here's another example. The way you read this out loud is let name equal bill console.log hello plus name. So what's happening here? The let keyword creates something called a variable. We then store the name bill inside that variable. Then we print a message using that variable. And the output of that code is hello bill. At a high level, JavaScript works like this. You write code, the browser reads it line by line, and then it executes the instructions. JavaScript is an interpreted programming language, meaning it runs line by line. It's dynamic, meaning you don't need to declare a specific data type for a variable. A variable can automatically hold whatever type of data you assign to it, like a number, text, or something else. And JavaScript is event driven, meaning the flow of the program is determined by a series of events. The language is designed to respond to actions and occurrences such as user interactions like a mouse click or keyboard input, or system events like a web page finishing loading. Here's an example of event driven code. This code is event driven. Basically, what it does is it takes a button, and when you click that button, it outputs some text. The text in this case is button clicked. So I'll show you how this code works here. It's simple. I've made this basic web page to demonstrate. There's a button on the web page. When I click the button, it will make an alert pop up that says button clicked. And you can see here in this little alert pop up, the text says button clicked. Writing code that does things like this is how websites respond to user actions. You might be wondering, how is JavaScript different from other programming languages like Python or Java? JavaScript is mainly used for web development. It runs directly in the browser, and it's designed for interactivity. Python is great for data science, scripting, and AI. Java is used for large systems and Android apps. JavaScript is the language of the web. Okay, so why should you learn JavaScript? It's one of the best programming languages to learn. It's in high demand. Companies everywhere need JavaScript developers. It's beginner friendly. You can start with just a web browser. It's versatile. You can build front end and back end and mobile apps with it. It has a huge ecosystem. There are libraries and frameworks like React, Next.js, and Node.js. Learning JavaScript opens a lot of doors in software engineering. So, what should you learn next? If you're just getting started, here's a short roadmap of basic things you need to learn. You should learn you should learn variables and data types. You should learn functions. You should learn conditionals. You should learn loops. You should learn document object model or DOM manipulation. You should learn events, and you should learn asynchronous JavaScript. These are all things in JavaScript that you should learn. Take it step by step. Don't rush. Now you know what JavaScript is and why it's so powerful. If you want to become a software engineer or build real projects, JavaScript is one of the best places to start. Alright, that's it for today's video. Please like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. I'll see you guys in the next one.